and our laws. Is that correct? And so, because of that, political innovators did certain things like declaring martial law. And I think none of us can deny, especially one of our speakers here, who was the spokesman during martial law, that was made necessary because we cannot implement our constitution. Am I correct, Mr. Senator? So, all right. Apparently, it should have worked, but it did not. And as you could see, we were way ahead after the war. Now we are at the end because of our inability to be able to do something that is meaningful for everyone. So what I try to do, and maybe this is what I'll share with you, and I send this to friends every Christmas, and I'll repeat it here. What I try to do is to suggest 4 things, basic things, that I felt will allow us to, among others, perhaps effect a transformation as suggested by our good bishop. Now, what are these 4 things? You may really call this as enablers, because it appears that we never started anything in this country that was successfully completed. Now the question is, why is that phenomenon happening among us? So the first thing I suggest is this, and many of us may not be aware of it, but since we recovered our independence or even before, we as a people were at war with ourselves. Up to today, we are still at war, and the Soviet Union has collapsed, China has changed, and yet we are still at war with each other, and we are the only country now in the world which has a communist insurgency. Now, in the South, we have a secessionist movement. Now, if we have to be able to overcome our problems, among the first thing that we should do as a people is to end this internal war. That's the first thing that we have to do. If we cannot end this, it's very difficult to see how our future will be. If Lincoln did not end the Civil War in America in 1868, if I am correct, America will still be at war up to today. So this is, to me, the first task that we have to do to be able to overcome our problems. So, any question on that? Okay, number 2, I have 3 more. So,